Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So if you've been watching my channel for a while now, you guys know that I am probably at least a top 3 Boston Celtics fan here on YouTube. And when it comes down to it, man, like, I've been watching this team since the Larry the Legend, Kevin McHale days, the big 3. But, well, true Celtic fans know it was a big 4. Come on, man. Headbay and Rondo, dude was unstoppable in the playoffs, right? So, yeah, the Celtics have just been my number 1 team in my life, and this season has been absolutely just chef's kiss, a big old thing of Tom Brady, man, you might say. So what we're going to be checking out today is an article here by Bleacher Report. Let's pull it up real quick here, titled "Ranking Every NBA Team's Starting Lineup So Far." So, as a team that has what we have, like 19, 20 rings. I don't know. I think there's a few times the Lakers won it where it really shouldn't have counted. So, yeah, I would say the Celtics statistically have about 27 championship rings. So, I think as a fan of that team, I can tell your team how to get better, right? So, let's go ahead, ranking every NBA team starting lineup, and let's talk about how we can make these teams better, right? Okay, so starting off, we have the Detroit Pistons. A little cold in here, man. I need my dog. To come cuddle with me. You know what? Let's just skip this team, man. Okay, next up we got the Portland Trail Blazers. So they're starting 5. Scoot Hendy, Shaden Sharp, Chettaman, Matisse Thybulle, Jeremy Grant, DeAndre Ayton. Okay, the first thing I'm doing, well, you all know that Anfernee Simons isn't really playing, but Matisse Thybulle, I'm probably getting rid of him. Like, his defense is fine, but, do that shit off the bench, right? You can play defense off the bench, man. I'm probably, I don't know, you feel like this team should just be better, right? Like, it's actually not a bad starting 5. The fact that they're listed like this, I don't know, like, it doesn't look bad. I love Shaden Sharp. I mean, eventually, I think you move Sharp to the 3. I'm Fernie Simons at the 2, and then, you get a little bit better right there. But all right, okay. San Antonio Spurs. Yeah, y'all got a little lecture from Greg Popovich, didn't you? So you had Jeremy Sohan, Devin Vassell, Kellen Johnson, Wembanyama, Zach Collins. Well, I think the first thing we can kind of point out here is maybe get a point guard. I think, and that's nothing against, JS right there, man. But I think when it comes down to it, when you have Victor Wembanyama, it's probably not a good idea to experiment with Jeremy Sohan as the starting point guard. Like, I think that's the best way I can put it. So, yeah, that's, find you a guy that can get him the ball. The new Tony Parker, you know what I'm saying, man? Maybe Killian Hayes. Come play for you guys. I'm sure Pistons fans would be okay with that. Okay, next up we got the Washington Wizards. So Tyus Jones, Jordan Poole, Danny Avila, Kyle Kuzma, Daniel Gafford. Okay, so I look at this team, and I just think it might be the most unserious team in NBA history. There's just, like, this is the team right here that you're playing against at the YMCA. And you're not really like if this was organized ball, they're not winning the championship. But they're probably gonna drop like 175 in the YMCA, a little pickup game, man. So yeah, just a lot of good, solid NBA players, just not the DNA makeup of a 25, championship ring Celtics Boston team, man. So yeah, okay. Memphis Grizzlies. Oh my goodness. Jacob Gilliard? Since when? Jacob Gilliard. Two-way contract. I'm hoping this dude balls out, man, because I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I've never heard of him. I've never heard of him, man. Jacob Gilliard. Okay? I'm hoping to hear about him one day, though. So I think that's probably, yeah. Obviously getting John Morant's going to fix this team. Okay, man, it's going to fix this team. Utah Jazz. Keontae George. Yo, where are you at, Colin? Hey, Jordan Clarkson. Bro, Colin Sexton, not only do you have a 6-man Jordan Clarkson starting over you already, but you also got Keontae George. I think I got John Collins at center. Yeah, that's obviously, yeah, Walker Kessler being back will help out. Charlotte Hornets, LaMelo Miles, Brandon, Gordon, Mark. Um, if I'm being honest, I'm probably trying to like change maybe the identity of this team. So at this point, I'm investing in LaMelo, Mark, and Brandon Miller. I still like PJ Washington too. I'll probably put PJ back at that forward spot. Maybe try to package Miles and Gordon and some other dudes. Maybe Scary Terry for a 2. Brooklyn Nets. No Ben Simmons, although we all know that he's out again. Yeah, this lineup it's a little bit too forward heavy, I think is the best way to put it. Like, you put Mikal at the 3, and then, I mean, it's fine for now, but yeah, it's just a little bit too forward heavy. Got to get Cam Thomas back in there, too. Okay, Indiana Pacers, Tyrese. The fact that they're actually at number 22 is a little disrespectful. This team's been absolutely balling out. Also, I don't think this is their starting 5, is it? Does Benedict Mathurin? I thought he's been a 6-man. I could be wrong about that, but yeah, I like this Pacers team. I think they're in a pretty good spot. I think, yeah, the Chicago Bulls are listed higher. This is the horrible ranking, man. I've not even really been, I've just been paying attention how to like fix the teams, but the rankings are horrible. Did a whole video on the Bulls. You guys can check that out, man. Okay, so Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, DeJounte, DeAndre Hunter. I mean, once again, like, it's a solid looking starting 5. I mean, if you don't like the Trae DeJounte backcourt, that's probably the big switch up, right? Yeah, I mean, everything else, it's like Clint Capella, I could do without him. I mean, but I don't think he's got high trade value, so you might as well keep him around. Yeah, Hunter don't got that creation, man. Don't have that creation, bro. Not like a Paul Pierce would have. Yeah, maybe it's time to let go of DeAndre Hunter. Maybe move on from him. Maybe try to package Hunter and Clint to like a playoff team for a small forward, then start a Okongwu at center. I think I would do that. Toronto Raptors. I think their lineup's fine. Once again, the only thing that's gonna like do anything to like shake it up is a trade. And from what I hear, I don't think Raptors are really too keen on trading their players. Pelicans, CJ Ingram. Yeah, this lineup just a little bit too once again forward heavy, man. A little bit too clunky. See, the thing is though is that, well, I'm hoping CJ gets better. But I look at like these 3 forwards and I'm like, which of these 3 guys would I trade? Because you're not really running any of these 3 at center, so you kind of have to keep Valanciunas. If I'm being honest, man, what would you guys think about a potential Zion? What's the dude's name, man? Scoot Henderson. Zion Scoot Henderson trade. Kinda like that, man. And then I know Anthony Simons could be point guard again. Although they should have kept Damian. No. They would get roasted if they have to get rid of Damian, man. Forget that, man. Houston Rockets. I mean, I said at the beginning of the season, Western Conference champs. I don't think they'll be that, but I still like their starting 5. I don't think they really got to make any switches. Just keep on developing. Orlando Magic. I mean, I like the front court, back court. I know we're kind of more of like in a positionless league, but I kind of want to see them just make like a choice. Like, okay, this is our starting point guard. This is their backup point guard. And now we'll also trade and get an appropriate 2. Because Suggs at the 2, man. I just don't know if I like it. But I think you got like the defense and stuff to do it. So I'm going to be fine. Golden State at 15. I mean, that's the championship roster. For the fact they're at 15th is crazy. Lakers. Hate this. I hate the Lakers. Hate them. D'Lo, Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. Stupid Lakers. Dallas Mavericks. Luka, Kyrie, Derrick Jones, Grant, and Derek Lively. I mean, I think maybe the biggest thing here is maybe Derrick Jones. You don't really need him too much. But, you kind of have chubby PJ, PJ Tucker right here, man. All he's been knocked down is threes. So maybe having the short dude right here, maybe you do want like a little bit of a taller Derrick Jones. Yeah, I'll be okay with that. Cleveland Cavaliers, Darius, Mitchell, Max. Yeah, that lineup's fine. That lineup's fine. Miami Heat. Interesting. It's almost like Jimmy Butler is taking on the role of Jay Crowder. New York Knicks. I mean, Quentin Grimes wins the times, man. Like, when are you going to take that superstar leap? I've been saying it for like maybe 2 seasons now, man. Like, it's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. Sacramento Kings. Yep, that's a good looking lineup. I think maybe I would trade Harrison Barnes for Miles Turner. T-Wolves. See, I don't know why they're listed at number 8 if they're the number 1 team right now in the Western Conference. Yeah, number 1 team, man. I'm keeping it. Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre, I'm hoping he's doing better. I hate the Sixers, right? Yeah. Yeah, besides that, I hate the Sixers. Phoenix Suns. Looking good. Yeah, Katie and Devin Booker. What more can we do for y'all, man? OKC Thunder. Wow, number 5 in the NBA though. They oh yeah, well, they might have a switch up soon. I don't know. They might have a switch. They might have a switch up. I don't know. I do not know. Okay. Milwaukee Bucks. You know what? If I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I think I'm looking for a 3-and-D for the shooting guard spot. Like, Malik Beasley, if you want to bring him off the bench, that's fine. But I don't trust that backcourt defensively, to win a championship, man. To win a championship, right? Like, that's I mean, you get the offensive game in, but you need that 3-and-D right here, man. You need that 3-and-D, okay? Next up, we got the Clippers. Really? I mean, this is the most papery on paper statement I've ever seen. It's the most papery on paper statement. I mean, yeah, like, personnel-wise, it's a good team. He also got Westbrook, too. But result-wise, I don't know. Denver Nuggets, you have well-oiled machine here. And then number 1, Boston Celtics. My team, man. I love you, Boston. And I also love Tom Brady. And I also love what did we do there? Sam Adams? Yeah. And also lobster bisque. Clam chowder, man. Yes, I love clam chowder. And I love Jason Tatum. All right, guys. As number 1 Celtics fan, keep it Paul Pierce, man. Keep it the truth.